All right, YouTube, listen up. I don't really have anything to sell you. I don't have any cost to sell you. I'm not selling anything, but I want to tell you as a man the truth that I feel like you need to navigate away from. Look, a lot of people do talk about how men should not watch pornography, how men should not spend their entire life masturbate, right? A lot of us talk about that, and we both know how demonizing that is, how masturbation, pornography in itself, how it can change the chemical in your brain, how it can change the way you look at things. It can do so much more. But I feel like now I want to actually not just tell you to stop watching porn or anything like that, but for you to take a step further in order for you to actually let it go. Like becoming a new version of yourself. I know it's easier said than it's done, but here's one thing that I wanna give you guys based on my experience, and it's been nearly a decade ever since watch pornography or masturbate or anything like that. Those things, they're no longer in me. That's not me. I don't associate with it. I'm on a whole different frequency. I live a whole different reality. And so get some notes and just write this down, right? So first thing you need to decide is the following. So this is my experience, by the way. One of the things that really truly has helped personally, it was having a girlfriend, right? By that, what I mean is, it wasn't like intentionally like that, but it's more like, I feel like I stopped it because I was in a relationship, you know, as I feel like that made a huge deal. But we need to go deeper into that, because for you to have a girlfriend, you need to be so charismatic, you know what, let's skip that word. You have to be so confident in yourself. You need to have that charisma that helps you attract the woman that you want to attract in your life. And for sure, watching pornography won't help you attract the woman that you truly desire, because that shit weakens you. It's gonna weaken you so much. So this is what you should do, in my opinion. It's just an opinion. You don't have to do it, but this is what I think do. For you to get a girlfriend, you need to know yourself so well. Become very confident in yourself, in the things that you do. You need to have your own hobbies. You need to do the things that you truly need to do for you to become this person that you envision in the future. Number one is, how do I become more confident? How do I attract more girls? How do I make sure I'm not falling back into this loop of masturbating, watching pornography? Number one is to take care of yourself, right? Not just know yourself, take care of yourself. I started lifting for the first time in my life. You know, my early 20s, I started lifting. I was like, you know what? This is it, man. I was at uni. It was my probably second year. Can't remember exactly. First year, second year maybe, or first year, I don't remember. But I started lifting up for the first time. I started going to the gym, I started running, I started doing all this sort of stuff because it did help. Right, that was one thing. So start taking care of yourself, start looking after yourself, start eating well, start lifting, start doing things that I started to run away from it, especially like alcohol, smoking weed, because it was like a little trend that everyone smokes weed, everyone wants to be cool. So start like move away from that kind of shit and start building yourself up. Like a lot of the man them still there doing the same bullshit anyways. We're moving forward, man, we're moving up. So I started taking care of myself. That was one thing. And then I started doing the bits like gym that makes me start looking good. I'm like, yo, I can chat with a girl, you know. I can chat with a girl. So I started to evolve and start to get more and more confident in myself, right? There's a lot of things you can do to become more assertive, but nothing will beat when you start working within yourselves, right? Everything that I did, some of the things that I did, like meditation, that helped me so much at uni, especially when COVID hit, it has changed my life. But nothing like meditation, this and that change your life. You really truly have to take action. So to take action, you need to think to yourself, what can you do to be more confident? For me, it was hitting the gym, running, just being physically active, because physically it's just easier for me to get there. Secondly, I started to read more, watch like positive content. I started to learn to meditate. I did a whole course on meditation. It just started helping me become more. I just started feeling better. I started feeling more confident. I cut the amount of alcohol I was drinking, because at uni people drink every day because we go out every day. But I cut that anyway. It's like, nah, weekend only. Smoking weed, I was like, nah, that's not for me, mate. Let's go. Start cutting the bits like this, and eventually when it came to that part where pornography was still there, you know, because since I was getting more and more confident, that had to go. It had to go, like, but it didn't go just like that. I fell various times and then relapsed and then fell again. And then as I was becoming more and more confident, I managed, you know, I attracted a girl, and then we got to know each other, then we became mates. And since then, like, and I think that was it really, because I was already working towards it. I was already trying, but it was hard. It was actually hard. You keep on relapsing. For some reason, you just end up falling back in there again. So I got a girlfriend. Things fast forward a few years later, we broke up, but pornography, masturbation was never part of my life because my confidence was at that level already. So I just went like, you know what, next one, move on. That was it really. So I guess to keep it simple, it's about really becoming so confident within yourself, and then have a mate, and then let go of that. I feel like it is hard when you haven't got anyone. It takes a lot of discipline. Clearly you're not disciplined enough, so it will take a while. So I feel like that's the best advice. Again, there's a lot of shit you can do. I'm giving my experience. That's the only thing I can share with you guys in a ways. So I would say try that. Work within yourself, become so confident that you attract a girl. Once you attract that girl, stay with that person, and then just, I don't think pornography will be even a thing, because you should be attracted to that person and you should be fine. But anyways, this is just my jam. I just feel like, you know, sharing my personal experience, but it is what it is. If that makes sense to you guys, stay tuned for the next one, which should be tomorrow. I'll try to post every now and then, to be honest. I'll try to post at least once a week, but I'll be posting more, so stay tuned for the next life lesson that I've learned so far. But anyways, I'll catch you later. Let's go. Bye.